Better Daily, where we work hard in our minds, bodies, and our spirits to become 1% better every single day. Download the app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live to catch the video version of these podcasts. Here's your host and my dad, Alex Van Houten.
What is up, Betterment family, and welcome to Better Daily Live. Call me Coach today because today is Flex Friday. Happy Friday. I'm your coach, Alex Van Houten, and today we're going to be talking about recovery. So, there's a little known fact about exercise, and thus far on Flex Fridays, we've been going through movements, we've been going through different types of workouts, and today I wanted to talk to you about how to make the most of your workout by your post-workout practice. Good morning, KT. Good to see you this morning. And so your post-workout practice is actually really powerful and important. What I mean by that is when you finish your workout, there's something you could be up to that would be good for your workout. Now, once upon a time when I was a young trainer, the idea was that you go through a series of movements or stretches in order to, kind of finish up or cool down the workout, right? And there's actually some credence to that. Getting some stretching in after a workout can be really helpful and powerful for your flexibility if your muscles are tired. So if you're working on flexibility, doing a little bit of static stretching after a workout can be great. However, one of the things that happens in the workout world is people go, oh, I don't need to stretch, and so they just go about their business. They lift their weights, they do their run or whatever, and then they hit the locker room and knock it out. And that's a problem because there's also something else that could happen right after your workout that I want to talk to you about today. Good morning, Robin. Good to see you this morning. Yes, I'm up very early. I'm usually up this early, actually. My kiddos don't let me sleep in much, but as far as the live goes, we've got some traveling to do today, and I wanted to pop in here before we get on the road. So, the recovery process actually begins as soon as you finish your last exercise. So, let's say you're finishing up your workout and you did 10 minutes of Stairmaster afterward, or you did a brisk walk or a run, right? So you finish your workout, then what do? Well, if you get right to the stressful finishing of your day, so you go from the stress of the workout to the stress of your day, then you're shooting yourself in the foot because there's a well-studied phenomenon called the parasympathetic response, the post-workout parasympathetic response. And what that is you go through a stressful adaptive workout, and then because the workout stress was so intense, your body wants a brief period of rest, just a small one, just a tiny little brief period of rest. And what happens is the adaptation process starts during that brief period of rest. What do I mean by brief? I mean literally 1 to 5 minutes. So I'm sitting here in the middle of my weight floor, right? And if I had just finished my workout, if I just kicked my butt, and I don't get up that early, that would be like a 4 a.m. weights workout. My wife would kill me. She'd be like, who's banging around in the garage? What in the world? But if I had just finished my workout and then I sat here, and let's say I listened to a song that I found particularly calming, maybe I just hung out with my own thoughts and the sound of my breath here. And I just took a moment. The parasympathetic response can actually begin in earnest within the next 1 to 5 minutes. And that is something that we've lost with our post-workout stretching. When in sports, your coach doesn't let you get away with it. You finish practice and then everybody, lays around stretching their legs or stuff. That's at least what we did in track and football and ROTC, literally any sport I've ever played, that's what you do in your group. You finish your workout and then you kind of chat with your friends and relax for a second. But a lot of people don't do this today with regard, especially to their weights workout practice. So whether it's sitting and getting some good breaths, or laying on the ground, or actually going through some static stretches. KT here says that her recovery is some yoga after her workout. And I think that's a fantastic way to recover because yoga incorporates those stretching elements, the stability elements, the breathing elements, and the mindfulness elements that are responsible for a parasympathetic response. And I wanted to make sure that I define that real quick before I let you go here. You have basically two branches of your nervous system. You have the sympathetic nervous system, which is the nervous system that you basically have conscious control over, right? I'm using my sympathetic nervous system to talk to you right now, and you are using your sympathetic nervous system to listen to me and try to understand what I'm saying, right? You also use your sympathetic nervous system when you work out. It's associated with the stress response, right? When you're like, okay, I'm going to do shoulder press. This is a sympathetic nervous system kind of thing. Good morning, Pat. Good to see you this morning. Everybody reach out to Pat, by the way. That man is courageously recovering from rotator cuff surgery. So we want to see him through it well, and he'll be back to bench pressing before you know it. Just intelligently, right? Not that he got there unintelligently. This is an old injury. Anyway, so the sympathetic nervous system is hard on the body. It's a stressful thing on the body. It's a good thing that it's there, but it's stressful. The parasympathetic nervous system, on the other hand, is responsible for restoring and recovering the body. And so when you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, and activate's a weird word because we think activate means action, but the parasympathetic nervous system is the nervous system, is the part of you that takes over and takes control when you're deactivated. Like I just woke up a little while ago, right? While I was sleeping, my parasympathetic nervous system was working like mad to restore my brain tissue, to restore my body, and to get me ready for my day today, right? So when we finish our workout and we take just a few minutes to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, that is to sit still, to breathe mindfully, to listen to some music, to go through some yoga moves, to do some static stretching. When we do that, what we do is we actually stimulate the release of growth hormone right after our workout. And what that does is it starts that powerful recovery process. And you need that powerful recovery process because remember, our workouts are not just about burning calories. That's not what workouts are about. Workouts are about creating an adaptive response that brings out the best in us. And after we break ourselves down, after we tell the muscles they're not enough, after we tell the cardiovascular system it's not enough, and it needs to up its game, and it needs to unlock a new part of our genetic material to make manifest, when we do that, when we go through that exercise process, then if we don't recover, if we don't get the opportunity to restore the tissues of the body that we just broke down, then our workouts become really subpar. And what happens is they start to stress our stressed system over and over and over again. And eventually what will happen is you'll break down. It's not because you're not strong enough to stand up to your workouts. It's because you're not getting restored so that you can face the challenge of what you're putting your body through. And so, here on Flex Friday, I encourage you, when you go through your workout today, whether you're joining us for the turkey trot, the 5K that we're doing here virtually in the Better Daily community in honor of the things that we're thankful for and committed to making the most of, or if you're going through a weights workout with a friend, which I'll get to do later today, and I'm very excited about that, or if you're just going through an intense yoga practice, or maybe you're getting a hard walk up some hills and stuff, whatever it is that you do, make sure that you take that 1 to 5 minutes, the longer the better, to relax, to be mindful, to breathe, to give yourself the opportunity to enter that recovery space. Because this post-workout parasympathetic response can not only help your recovery process happen faster, so you'll recover faster and better, but also it will enhance your results. So if you're trying to grow muscle, you'll grow a little more muscle. If you're trying to get better at cardiovascular exercise, you'll get a slightly increased lung capacity and larger blood volume, right? If you're trying to get more flexible, you'll get more flexible, and so on and so forth. Whatever fitness ability it is that you're trying to develop, that short period of recovery right after the workout to signal to the body, hey, you have some space here. Have some recovery time here. That is really important and powerful. Guys, this has been Alex Van Houten in Better Daily Live on Flex Friday. I hope you will join us between now and Sunday for our virtual turkey trot. Just complete a 5K, whether you're walking, crawling, running, whatever it is, and post us a selfie in the turkey trot thread and tell us what it is that you're committed to making the most of this year. I spoke yesterday at length, so I'm not going to recap the whole thing, but to say that we're thankful for something is also an implicit commitment to make the most of it, because we recognize it's a gift and we want to make sure that that gift stays valuable both to us and that we make the most value out of it for each other. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you on Mindset Monday after the weekend. Until then, it's just 1%. You got this.
Thank you for joining us for your 1% Better today. Don't forget to subscribe for the podcast. Leave us a raving review to tell others how Better Daily has helped you in your journey. If you want more Better Daily, download our app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live. Use code POD to get 25% off your subscription. That's POD, all caps, to save 25% on your subscription. We all have a cross to carry. It's lighter when we do it together. Go to betterdaily.live today.